Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
what's your name?
Oscar.
It's good to meet you. Have you had a class with our school before or no?
No.
No? Okay. Well, so today we're going to do an English trial class. So first, just kind of tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
I'm from Canada and Toronto. I like playing games.
Cool. What kinds of games do you like? So you said you like playing games. What kinds? What type do you like?
Like video games.
Okay, cool. Well, my name's Lainey. I'm from Louisiana, so I am in the southern part of the United States, all the way at the bottom near Mexico. So today what we're going to do, we already did our first step for class today, actually, which is just to introduce ourselves. So just to kind of get familiar with your English and your vocabulary, we're going to talk about our favorite things. So we're going to make a list together of both of our favorite things, okay? So do you want to pick a color to have your list in? Do you have a favorite color?
Cyan.
Okay, cool. Okay, so number one. Favorite color is cyan. Okay, so if we were to tell someone that, we would say, my favorite color is cyan. So do you want to say that out?
My favorite color is cyan.
Mm-hmm. And then you could ask me what my favorite color is, and I'll make a list too. Do you want to ask me? So why don't you go ahead and ask me? You can say, what is your favorite color? So why don't you go ahead and ask?
What is your favorite color?
Okay, so I would say my favorite color is green. This is what we'll do for all of our list for our favorites activity. So I'll ask you a question, you can answer, then you can ask me the same question. So what is your favorite subject at school? Your favorite thing to learn about?
Math.
Okay. So you would say, my favorite
Subject is math.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then do you want to go ahead and ask me too?
What is your favorite subject?
My favorite subject is reading. Good. Next, I'm going to ask, what is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is soccer.
Okay, then what do you say back?
What is your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is baseball. Okay. We'll only do a few more, and then we're going to work together to write what's called a friendly letter. Okay. Okay. So the next question is, what is your favorite food?
My
what's that?
favorite food is salad.
Okay, and you can ask me too.
What is your favorite food?
My favorite food is bread. And then we'll do a handful more. What is your favorite book? Do you have a favorite book?
No.
Okay, we can do a different one. What is your favorite game? It can be a video game, it can be a game that you play with your friends, anything.
My favorite game is like plane fighting.
Okay. You want to ask me?
What is your favorite game?
I would say my favorite game is Scrabble. It's a word game. And now we're going to ask a couple of preference questions. So, do you like rainy or sunny days? What do you prefer?
I like rainy days.
Okay. Then do you want to ask me too?
Do you like rainy or sunny days?
So I would say I like sunny days. Good job. So now we're going to go through and we're going to read a story together and do some reading comprehension questions, okay? Does that sound good? Okay. Let me pull up your story that we're going to read and we can popcorn read. So you can read some, then I can read some, okay? And can you tell me what grade you're in? Let's try to talk as much as we can instead of using the chat, okay?
Grade 3.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull up a story for us to read, and then we're going to answer some questions about it, okay? It'll just take 1 minute or two more to load. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and share the screen now. And if you have trouble reading them, just tell me and I'll read it to you, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So first, go ahead and read this paragraph, okay? Read it out loud.
Which one?
The one that I just drew around. All of that. We're going to read that out loud.
The Dells had a big fireplace on snowy winter days. They often lit a fire. Rob's job was to make sure that there was plenty of wood to burn. He would take his sled to the wood shed. There he loaded logs onto the sled. Then he would haul the wood back to his house and bring it into burn.
Good. Okay, so our first question is, in this paragraph, what does the word haul mean? So you can use the passage to kind of guess what that word means.
Chop.
Well, let's read it. So he would haul the wood back to the house.
Oh, pull.
Pull, yes, very good job. Okay, let's go on to the second one. Let's read that question out loud.
The main idea of this paragraph is snowy winter days.
Try again. So let's read all of the question.
Getting wood for a fireplace.
Getting wood for a fireplace. Good. Okay. How do you think the Dells feel about their fireplace? And this is just an opinion. Do you think they care about it? Do you think they put a lot of work into it? What do you think?
They put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, they clearly care a lot because they have him bring wood back. They take good care of it. Good job. Okay, let's read another one together. And we'll do a couple more passages and then we're going to write together. Okay?
What do ladybugs eat? Their main food is a tiny insect called an aphid. Most gardeners think of aphids as pests. These insects cause harm to plants by sucking out their juices. When people see ladybugs in their gardens, however, they are pleased.
Let's read that.
Which sentence tells that most likely happens next? The ladybugs will eat the aphids.
Very good job. Good prediction.
In this paragraph, the word pests must mean plants.
Let's read over that again. Look at the paragraph and see which word would fit best.
Troublemakers.
Very good job. Perfect.
How are ladybugs and aphids different?
So we can look at the paragraph, and why don't you tell me based off the paragraph some differences between them? How do gardeners feel about them? They feel differently about each of them. Do gardeners feel happy or sad when they see ladybugs?
Happy.
But how do they feel when they see the aphids?
What?
How do the gardeners feel when they see the aphids, when they see the little pests? Do they feel happy or sad?
Sad.
Yeah, so gardeners like to see ladybugs, but they don't like to see the other little bugs because they're pests. So that's how they feel. That's how they treat them differently. Okay, this next one's going to be a bit different. Do you know the difference between a fact and an opinion? You know the difference between a fact and an opinion? If you don't know, just tell me and I can teach you. Well, what is a fact versus what is an opinion? Okay, I'm going to give you about 20 more seconds and then I'll tell you if you don't know.
A fact is like telling about the animal or a thing.
Yeah, so a fact is a true statement that we know and that we can prove. So for example, if I said, my name is Lainey, that's a fact. Or if I said, your name is Oscar. An opinion is something that cannot be proven that you think. So if I said, dogs are better than cats, that's an opinion. But if I said, dogs have 4 legs, that's a fact. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So using those definitions, let's go on and do the activity. So why don't you read the passage, okay?
Pigs are known for having curly tails. They're so cute. Experts say that you can tell how healthy a pig is by the curl of its tail. A pig with a curly tail is in good health, but a pig with straight tail is not. Poor pig, a straight tail on a pig is a sign of illness. Farmers should take good care of their pigs so they don't get sick.
Good job reading that. So let's say if it's a fact or an opinion. Let's read the first one and you can tell me if that's a fact or an opinion.
Oh, wait a minute. The pigs,
So you're going to read this and tell me if it's a fact or an opinion.
a fact.
Is they're so cute a fact, or is that can we prove that, or is that something that someone thinks?
No, opinion.
Opinion, good. So that would be an opinion. Read the next one. Why don't you read letter B?
Experts say that you can tell how healthy a pig is. Fact.
That's a fact, good. Okay, why don't you read that last one?
A straight tail, by the curl of its tail, a straight tail on a pig is sign of illness.
Is that a fact? Fact, good. Good job. Okay, why don't you, before we move on, why don't you give me an example of one fact and one opinion? You can type them in the chat or you can tell me. So give me an example of each.
Where?
So you can tell me an example of a fact and tell me an example of an opinion.
Oh.
And while you write those out, I will be right back. I need to go grab my laptop charger.
Okay.
Okay, did you write out some facts and opinions?
A fact about what?
About absolutely anything. It's up to you. While you're thinking of that, I'll write you one too. So I could say, sky is blue. That's a fact. But if I wanted to give an opinion, I could say, sunshine is better than rain. That's an opinion. Okay, let's see. Good job. Now let's think of an opinion. You can give an opinion about the same or a different subject. And remember, let's try to speak our answers whenever we can instead of sending them in the chat, okay, so that we practice speaking.
Opinion about.
It can be absolutely anything in the world. It can be about, you could even say one of your favorites. You could say blue is the best color, and that would be an opinion. You can give anything, and that's an opinion.
Opinion about food is that it's yummy and good.
Perfect. Yeah, that's an opinion. So you could say food is yummy and good. That's an opinion. Good job. Okay, let's read these last two, and then we're going to go on to our writing activity for today, and then we'll be just about out of time, okay?
Farmers check their pig's tail.
Very good. Based off the passage, we can assume that that's true. Okay, why don't you read number 3 and then tell me what you think. Tell me your opinion about what a farmer would do.
The farmer will care a lot about the pig to not get sick.
Yeah, the farmer would probably take care of the pig and help it feel better. Okay, our last thing for today. So the reason that we did some practice with facts and opinions is so that we can get into what's called argumentative writing. That's writing to defend your opinion. So what we're going to do now with the rest of our time is a very short, doesn't have to be fancy, timed, right? Where I'm going to ask you a question, and you're going to pick a side and defend it, okay? So the question is going to be, is summer or winter? Okay. So the question is going to be, is summer or winter the better season? And I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes and have you write defending your choice. So what do you want to pick? Do you want to pick, is summer or winter better?
Summer.
Okay, so summer is better than winter. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes to write a defense of why summer is better. So you'll state your opinion, give evidence, tell us why you think that, okay? Okay, you're going to start in 3, 2, and you can type this in the chat, okay? 3, 2, 1, go, okay? Does that make sense? Do you understand what the assignment is?
So what do you type?
You are going to type your little writing, your answer for summer is better than winter. You're going to tell me why you think that with a couple sentences of reasoning, evidence, okay? Explain to me why you picked what you picked, and you can start in 3, 2, 1, go. Good, but let's write. Like I said, you only wrote one sentence. Write as much as you can think of. I just want to see all of your ideas on paper because you still have 4 minutes left on the timer. So keep going. It can be anything. Very good job so far. Your writing's really good. Why don't you also give one reason why winter is worse, one reason why you don't like winter in comparison, okay?
Winter.
And because this is a writing assignment, I'm going to have you type that out, okay? Okay, good. You stated your opinion, but now let's support it. Give your reasoning for why. You have about 1 minute left. If you can't think of anything, that's okay, but just try to get some more ideas down, okay?
I'm typing.
Okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. Good job. Okay, the timer is up, so good, perfect timing. Very good job, good reasoning. Okay, so just to review, so today we learned about facts and opinions, and then you learned to defend your opinion by writing a timed write. So yeah, is there anything else anything you feel a bit confused about, anything you want to discuss further, or do you feel good?
Nothing.
Okay. What was your favorite part of class today? Did you enjoy the writing or the reading or the talking about our favorites? What did you like best?
All.
You liked all? Okay. Is there anything you didn't like that you would want different in the future? It's okay if you can't think of anything. You can tell me if you see me again. And just one more question before you go, in case I have you for classes again. Do you feel that it's harder for you to read, or do you feel like it's harder for you to write? What is more difficult for you?
To write.
Writing? Okay. Well, yeah, if we decide.
You can just say it out.
Mm-hmm. So do you feel like you kind of have trouble thinking of what to write because you would rather just talk about it instead of getting it down on paper?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if we decide to do classes together, we'll do a lot of work like that with reading and writing. Okay. Okay. Well, it was very nice to meet you, and I'll probably see you again soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.